Hi, it's Big Bird 130 here, or Steve as people like to call me. I thought I'd just do a bit of an update where things are at the moment with me and the channel and what's going on. And a little bit of confession, I think. First of all, I'm in the garage again. The first update is that things are moving on the Series 3. Slowly, but they're moving. The Series 3's got a master cylinder in it for the clutch now, and a water pump and an alternator, and I'm just doing the slave cylinder and the clutch at the moment. The clutch was a mess, the actual actuating units. So I've done that. Once I've done that, I can move it out of the garage and flush the radiator. I want to drain it out on the ground and flush it. So yeah, I'll be able to flush that. Then I've got to get the carburetor done. I don't think I'm going to do it myself because I'm not really confident in pulling apart a Strongbird carburetor and putting it back together. So I found a place that'll do it, look after old carburetors, and so I think I'm going to get them to rebuild it. That's $250, which is not too bad really, and my mail, of course, I've got to mail it to them, so I've got to mail it over and back, so there's a little bit of added postage there. Yeah, but so the Series 3 is moving on. Now to the confession. Well, not the confession yet. Well, I suppose it's a bit of a confession. I haven't been working in the garden as I should, and I watch lots of YouTube channels where people are out there and they're doing stuff almost every day on their properties, and we're on 13 acres here and there's plenty to do. There's lots of stuff I haven't done, and I think I need to do more of that. So you've seen me slash some areas, you've seen me split wood. I've been splitting wood the last couple of days. And that'll be an update too soon because I'm thinking of getting a different splitter. Yeah, so, and you see me chop wood and all that sort of stuff, so there's been a few things on. But what I really think I need to do is get out just about every day and do something, providing the weather's okay for it. And I'm not doing that at the moment. So I need to start doing that, watching less YouTube and doing more out in the yard. So hopefully I'll get some more videos put together and we'll be able to see some of that stuff. But some of the problems I've been having, I've got 3 mowers out of action at the moment. I've got Husqvarna is out of action because there's a baffle that sits underneath the deck, helps with airflow. Well, it got caught up in the blades and ripped off, and I'm going to have to weld the deck back together, or what I'd like to do is get a new deck really. I'd like to get a fabricated deck because at the moment I've got a pressed steel deck and it just doesn't cope with up here. It's been numerous times I've had problems with it. The Cox mower that I've got up the back, many of you have watched videos of, that mower also had a deck problem where I hit a stump and bent the deck in and it hit the blades. And I fixed the deck, but I need to replace the blades. So I've got to go and get the blades and replace those. And the push mower that I use around the yard, which is one of my early videos, one of the brackets that holds the front axle on has come off, and I can't find a part number for it. So I'm going to have to take it back to where I bought it from and see if I can get them to get me a part for it. I mean, they're still made, so it shouldn't be a problem to get a part for it. So I've got to do that with the mowers. I've still got some logs and stuff to clean up with split and things like that. And there's other things around that need doing. There's a lot of brush cutting that needs doing. Yeah. And I'm in the process of rationalising things like my tools and stuff. I had duplicates of a lot of stuff that I don't need, so I'm selling a lot of that off. And the other thing I'm thinking of doing is, you see down there, is my Bormer Ag chainsaw. I'm thinking of selling that. I don't use it, and it leaks oil everywhere. Unless you drain it of oil, chain oil that is, it leaks oil all over the place. And you can see stains on the concrete here where it's leaked. And I went back to them and said, oh, it leaks. And they said, oh, you have to store it a different way. So the only way I can store it that means it doesn't leak is sitting up like that. And that's just ridiculous. So I'm thinking of selling that. I don't think it'll be a problem to sell. I'm not going to sell it for a lot of money. It wasn't worth much when I bought it. So yeah, what other things I've got going on? So I'm thinking of, I'm not thinking, I've got to install a dual battery system in my four-wheel drive. I've got all the bits bar the wire to run it from the alternator to the battery which will be in the tray, and I need to have 50mm wire, which is and 2 runs of that, and that works out to be about $220 to buy. I haven't bought that yet, so I'll do that in the long run. But I'm currently looking for work as well, so none of this is going to happen unless I get a job. So we need some cash coming in to do a lot of this stuff. But I can do things like mow, and well, I can't mow at the moment, but I can do things like get the brush cutter out and brush cut and things like that. I've got plenty of stuff there that can be worked on. I can get the chainsaw out and cut up trees. I can use the splitter. I can do all those sorts of things. So hopefully I'll get down and do some more of that stuff, and I'll give you some updates or give you some videos that are relevant to what we do around here. I've got fencing I've got to do. There's another thing. So, but that's going to take some money. I need some hardware for that. Anyway, I hope this update was informative and not too boring and droll. I tend to do that sometimes. Anyway, I hope you like and subscribe to my channel. Hit the little bell icon if you want to be updated when I put videos up. All is good with the world, I think. Anyway, I'll chat to you later. Bye-bye.